Okay. Still playing SnowRunner. That's what I do on occasion. Sometimes I play SnowRunner. Some weird inception about that, that's for sure. It is bizarre. I was hoping for admin stream again. Down the road. No pun intended. Thing with those types of streams is I could really only do like one at the most, maybe a week. And the reason for that is because it's kind of honestly, it's boring content. Not only to watch, but to make too. It's, there's not much to do, you know, especially on ATS, right? ETS is a little bit different story, but it's, it's not quite, it's not quite what you think it is, unfortunately. I'd love to tout doing admin stuff as, you know, the end all be all experience when it comes to Truckers MP, but it's nothing, man. Anybody who tells you differently is lying. You don't have to babysit Mike, so I guess there's not much. Yeah, it's not really babysitting Mike. It's, I mean, the reason I switched over to ATS even to begin with was just because I was just gonna knock out a couple reports and take off. Maybe just sit in a parking lot for a minute, but you see it on ATS, on TMP, it's much different than ETS. Not a whole lot of traffic to begin with, so it's just one of those things. I'm not tripping on it. I don't mind doing it for sure. It's just one of those. Does it make it worth it in the long run, you know? Yes, because I know some people want to watch that, but like not every day, right? Not every day. I'd burn myself out doing that. That would suck. That would suck. Hmm. Never played ETS? Yeah, ETS on TMP is insane. There's so many more people. Like exponentially, so many more people. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, you get banned for desync on there? You could get banned for anything on there. But it all depends on the appeal process. Now, when it comes to desync, desync is a very difficult thing to figure out. When we look at stuff on, like, when we look at, like, in-game reports, right? We're looking on server side. We're not looking at any client, right? We're looking server side. And when you look server side, you can see if people are, like, lagging or not, or you can see certain things like that. But inevitably, it's an interesting gray area because on one hand, there are obvious cases of desync. There are obvious cases of, you know, somebody's obviously not doing something egregious. They just accidentally, you know, lagged and somebody hit them, right? And you can tell those things are what they are. And then there are instances of like, you know, somebody is lag checking people and, you know, you can tell that it's egregious. And then in between all that, there's just people who have such bad internet that I don't even know how they can drive on a server. And I think for a lot of people, you have to figure out whether or not, because there is a rule in Truckers MP about your account and the equipment that you use, and factoring that type of stuff in is like, my opinion is, if you don't have great internet, that's fine, but you maybe should have to take responsibility for not having great internet. Like, if you're going to drive on the busiest road in the entire server, you should be willing to accept some sort of punishment if you continue to lag out and mess people's shit up. Maybe that's not fair to suggest, but I mean, that's... Don't drive next to a bunch of people if you got bad internet. I mean, there are so many other places you can go. But if you're gonna continuously do that, it seemingly is gonna cause a lot of issues. And there's only so many times that you can get bailed out by, oh, it was my internet. Yeah, okay, that's cool, but like, are you gonna do anything about that? Because if not, like, that's just not anyone's problem but your own at that point. What's up, Goof? I went from 150 to 15 at the very tail end of a node to 1050 at no, I'm curious to see the difference. Okay. Yeah, but again, from like the rule standpoint, it's very gray area-esque. It's not anything that I want to have to deal with often enough, but it ends up being a big issue. And I take it pretty much like I'll deal with it one way or another, basically. And as somebody who's been trusted to do a particular thing, you know, at the end of the day, it's the call of whoever's dealing with whatever the instance happens to be. But yeah, it's just one of those things that like it's different with every person who deals with it. Those are just my thoughts, but they're not the thoughts of every single person who does what I do. And in a lot of cases, it's not even something that I usually even have to deal with. It's something that is pretty rare in most cases. Lag is not usually an issue, or if it is, it's pretty obvious, like what has been happening or what's transpired that's caused it. So... But yeah, it's a very particular situation. But most stuff is just like collisions, things like that. A lot of people forget that like Truckers MP is at the very heart of its core like a simulation. So people treat it like a fucking BeamNG or something, and then appeal and wonder why their appeal gets declined. It's like, well, you were fucking around, like, on a sim server. And I tell people, I'm like, hey, you gotta accept these rules before you even, like, load into a server. Every time they get updated, you gotta accept the rules again. And understandably, you log in and the first thing you see is all the servers, like, go to the arcade one, right? Non-collision. No rules. No real rules, right? Go over there if you want to, like, fuck around. I literally had somebody argue with me. They're like, well, nobody's over there. It's just like, well, yeah, that's the whole fucking point. Nobody wants to, like... Nobody wants to play like that. Like, people just want to drive. That is us. Right, pneumonia. Yeah. That's us in ATS. Yeah, but for the most part, you're not like that. For the most part, it's not just a fuck around, right? You do normal driving. There's a good deal of people who just go on ETS just to fuck around. It's just like, that's not what the point of simulation servers are, right? Sim 1 and Sim 2 on ETS are the same type of servers. One just has a extended speed limit and the other one doesn't. But they're simulation servers. They're meant to be treated like you were driving IRL, you know? And people just want to take a scout car with a fucking caravan and just whip that shit around CD Road because there's a bunch of people around. Ooh. It's like, that's not the point. CD Road's not even a legitimate thing. Like, what do you guys... It's weird. It's weird. Mike is a repeat offender, that's for sure. I've just never been deported. Wow, that's whack. I've run Michael at 80 plus pure steering wheel failure. See, the inherent thing that people should understand after using Truckers MP... I'm going the wrong way. Is that if you are not recording your own screen, right? If you are not streaming, or if you don't have like Metal open, and you're out there like dealing with people, right? Or whatever, like you gotta have that shit on to cover your own ass, right? If I'm just driving, even on ATS where it's fucking dead as shit, right? And there's nobody around, like I'm guaranteed not to run into anybody, right? I still run Metal or something because you never know that one time somebody's gonna fuck around, or you have a lag spike, right? You never know. You might have an issue, right, where your fucking steering wheel goes out and you're hauling ass and accidentally smash into somebody. There's obvious like things that you can see with that, right? If your steering wheel disconnects, typically one of two things is going to happen, and they're going to be very noticeable. But if you didn't record that, no one's going to believe you, right? So if you go to appeal and they're like, yeah, you clearly rammed this person on purpose, it's like, no, I didn't. If you don't have the proof behind that, it's like, well, how are you supposed to defend yourself? It sucks that that's the way it is, but that's the way it is. Also, I don't report unless the person needs to be. Yeah. Yeah, as you obviously know, on ETS, there's some people who just report every single motherfucker, like no matter what the instance is. There's some people on ATS do that. I won't name names. But it's just like, yeah. So 5M always record. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, truly though, it's the same type of thinking. Like, if you're trying to prevent an argument of context, right? If people don't believe, you know, you weren't metagaming or you weren't power gaming or doing something against the rules in a 5M server, you have your own recording there to prove them wrong, right? You have your own recording to show, like, hey, this was not my intention, right? Or this was the context that I was putting forth. And then you have that proof there to appeal. But, like, if you didn't have that proof, like, there's nothing behind it, right? It's like having a dash cam. So yeah, I don't know. On one hand, I know there's a lot of people out there who don't want to have, like, some sort of screen capture program running, but it's like, you literally have to. Like, it's a simulation where you're dealing with other people, like, seemingly it's almost exactly like real life in that particular case. Alt F4 quick, never Alt F4. Use Michael's crash pad or squid, yeah. You know what TMP doesn't do is they do not audit people's Twitch channels before they bring them on team, because man, there's so many fucking clips of me fucking around on TMP. Granted, in my fucking defense, right, I have not fucked around on TMP in a long time, so I could consider myself out of that particular case, but they definitely didn't check that shit, that's for sure. That is for sure. Where's the closest? I gotta drive all the way back. I think Port might be the closest. If I came out at Port, I'd come out here. I don't have to drive over here, so yeah, Port's probably good. Yep, every band of mine on ETS. Mr. Donnie Ultef for her. Yeah. Yes, I didn't eat her. I barely knew her. I got banned 2 days into me getting back in. Only time I fucked around was jumping the scout car with the Cascale. Rest of just being me not being good at driving. I have to wait another year. Oh, because you got banned, yeah. Yeah, that's dumb. Yeah, I seen some shit. And I literally have an NDA, so I can't discuss too much about it, but I have seen some shit that I definitely don't agree with. But it's not really my place to say. I just try to make the community better in my own way. For as long as the community will last. Obviously. Can't count all the times I should have been banned. It's well documented, Mike. Yeah, no, for real. 100%. The thing is that we've been going about it the wrong way. Because I've been in the same boat before I became a staff member. But we've been going about it the wrong way, man. We've been trying to fuck around so often in ATS, not thinking that, like, there's just not enough people in ATS for any staff to really give a fuck about what happens in ATS. So, the activity level in ATS compared to ETS is practically immeasurable in the general amount of fuck-aroundery. So, yeah. If you want to get banned on TMP, your first thought should not be American Truck Simulator. As much as you probably play the game, no. You got to invest in some Euro Truck. Because that's the place to do it. Kicking me for saying shit. Well, the thing is I had already warned you, and so I was just going off of, I was going off the list of what I need to do in order. And if I hadn't kicked somebody already, people wouldn't know there's a moderator around, but people knew there's a moderator around. You get those motherfuckers who sit there and wonder why somebody got kicked but somebody else didn't get kicked, right? It's like, yeah, you can't play favorites in that particular game. I was just laughing because you filtered out fuck with frick and then still said shit at the end. Just like, bruh, my guy. Good choice of words. I installed ETS, but shit, I understood the fuck one. I had to poop. Fair enough. I get it too. Like, some people, that's just the way they talk, you know? And they just don't have a filter, right? I'm not saying that you're one of them, but I'm just saying it's like, sometimes that's just the way it is. But again, that's why, like, you know, I drop a little warning. I wish that we had a way to private message people and be able to say that with authority, but I can't private message. I've literally private messaged people and said, hey, you know, watch the language, but because there's no defining, you know, level of administration in a private message, right? You don't see that somebody's a patron when they DM you, right? So I've gotten people just tell me to fuck off. So I just kick them right there, and then they come back and they're like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, just fucking listen next time, dude. They usually think it's just some fucking little nerdy asshole who fucking just sits around and backseat moderates and shit. But it's like, no, man, there's actually people who monitor this stuff. If I ever get banned, I'll just put my appeal I had to poop. I respect your authority. I've had some interesting appeals. I can't talk about them, but interesting appeals. Let's just say ChatGPT is the thing. But proofreading is not. So that's a thing. I wish they had a CB was mutable for a time. I wish they had a CB was mutable for a time. What do you mean by that? I remember the ChatGPT one. You don't remember shit. I didn't show anybody anything. But what do you mean by that, Mike? Because you know you could just turn your CB off, right? Or switch channels, even though nobody switches channels. Like slash mute for 10 minutes. Yeah. I wish that I didn't have to listen to CB, especially in ATS. ATS, if you hang around Las Vegas enough, right, you run into some fucking squeakers or whatever, right, and it becomes a little bit egregious. But like, sometimes I wish I could just not listen to CB, but like at the same time, if I don't listen to CB, there's like a whole lot of bullshit. There's a whole lot of shit being said. Or there's spam in general. People like playing music on the CB. Yeah, it's annoying to me, but like it's a necessity to have to deal with that, unfortunately. Make people talk shit in ATS. What do you mean? I got yelled at for moaning in Vegas? Yeah, see, that's not... The thing is, for me, it's not about what is done. It's about how much is done. So, for instance, like, if you're moaning on CB, or if you're saying, like, if you drop, like, a ooh-woo or some whatever, as long as you're not doing it excessively, like, I don't care. Yeah, people could be annoyed at that, right? But let them be annoyed at that. That's not against the rules. The rule is like spamming, right? The rule is spamming. If you're spamming links in chat, if you're spamming the CB, like, with something that's not just general conversation, right? That's noticeably general conversation, then it's spam. But anything else is just like, whatever, you know? I'm not gonna kick you or ban you for drop a little moanage. Love to trigger people, that's for sure. Or they're having birthday parties with a DJ. Dude, I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. And it's crazy, too, because I'll sit in Calais or something where there's, like, you know, fucking 170 people on the nearby, and then all of a sudden you get, like, a convoy that comes in off of CB, or off of CD road, and everyone's on CB already still spamming, like, music and stuff like that. Pissing everybody off who was already on the road. Now they're coming into this, you know, highly populated city and pissing everybody off. So I just hit them with a bunch of 1.3s, and, you know, if they keep doing it, then I'll ban them. Because it's not fair to everybody to have to listen to people's radio. It's like, that's spam, right? People dropping a bunch of links for their Discord or their fucking VTC in chat, like, excessively, like, so many. It's like, no. Nobody else is doing this. You stand out like a fucking motherfucker. It's like, that's on you. Play music on ham radio IRL. It's just a force of habit. My Ubud and moaned immediately got yelled at. Did you get yelled at by somebody else, or did you get yelled at by moderation? Because 100% I'd expect, especially on ATS, I'd expect somebody to be like, the fuck are you doing? Fucking femboy. Or whatever, right? Says my ad spam? No. You put out an ad tastefully, right? Like, you don't do it often, right? I know that you've seen people, and I know you know what, like spam and chat is. There's no filter for chat spam. You could spam the shit out of chat. And definitely people have done that. So. Yep, all the... Not necessarily, no, not even necessarily that. People do that because, you know, that's usually their AFK thing in Truckee or whatever, right? They didn't want to put a message in there, so they just put, you know, some bullshit, right? That stuff is okay. That's not like spam. Spam is, to me, is when you're excessively posting the same thing, right? You're posting ads, like, with like 30-second intervals or whatever. Or you're just, you know, typing bullshit nonsense, you know, a bunch of times in a row. Like, that's spam. Like, you're typing so much shit in chat that is not progressively towards whatever conversation is being had, that it's getting in the way of other people's conversations. That's spam. I think you guys are in an ad right now. No, you're about to be in an ad. you want to continue this conversation, YouTube. But I'll see you in a minute and a half. Nope, turbo. Sheesh. Okay. What's your idea then? Okay, delivered to northern area, 185. Water, southern area, 212. Gotta pick up the water from here, apparently. Oh, from this tanker right here. Then I gotta drop it off. Not even on this map. Oh. Covering this. This is the wrong truck. I just realized. Where's my other 605R? Yeah, what's your idea? I'm curious. I am curious. When are you on ATS again? I don't know. I don't really plan this out. I'll be honest. I actually did not mean to delete that. Can I not delete this fucking trailer over here? I don't know. To be honest, like, are you talking about administration stuff or just driving in general? Because that depends. I fucked up. I shouldn't have taken that truck out. I actually had everything already for that truck, and I was already in the spot I needed it. Well, actually, no, I didn't. I needed to go pick up that water trailer. I keep on CB, then go in a loop saying shit. I'm not allowed to say shit. Are you trying to get banned? Is that what you're trying to do? Because I don't want you to get a history ban. That would be way worse. Because those take longer to get off your account. So if you're trying to get on staff in some form, you're going to have to wait like exponentially longer. So I would rather not and just say we did, personally. Because yeah, that's not a good thing. I've seen people, I don't know how they do it. I've seen people get so many bans that they're like literally one 90-day history ban after another. Like constantly getting banned. So much so that they've gotten banned like 4 times a year. And they've never really gotten on the server. They get unbanned, and then literally within hours, they're banned again. And because they had a history ban already, they're fucked. I only have 6 bans? Yeah, but how many of them are active, besides the last one? That's what I'm saying, is they'll stack up. If you read Rule 2.8 on history bans, you have to let them drop off your account for a while. Because once you have like 3, they'll stack. If you have 3 active bans on your account, the 4th one is 30 days automatically, no matter what the severity. Speaking of dirty ass administrators, Jesus. We got the dirtiest one right here. We got the most corrupt fucking TMP admin, right? I'm just kidding. Peanut, thank you for the raid. You were playing Grand Theft Auto? Were you doing 5M or were you doing like online or something? Or single player? Thank you for the raid. You guys see the shout out, go drop Peanut a follow. Since 2015, one active 4 months ago. Okay, yeah, you're fine. Just don't fucking stack those up, my guy. Hello, player. In my 4+ years of TMP, I only got one ban. Alright, well don't let fucking Peanut hear that, man. He'll be hunting you down. He said admin. Online. One ban? This fucking guy. How's your stream? What did you do online? Did you just grief? Were you a griefer? I fucking hate griefers on that bullshit. Hate griefers, dude. Hate them. Ben's a maker dance. Peanut's definitely a griefer. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't played online in forever, but I've never been a griefer. But I have always just been doing dumb shit. Just not to other people, just in general. I have a lot of time and money on that game, especially online. You can't drive or fly there, there's no way you can be a griefer. Well, you can't really drive or fly on TMP either, so it doesn't really stop him. I can smell the rocket bike. Yeah. Right. Congrats on your promotion to staff. Ooh. Lol. You can just fly by a helicopter? Oh my lord. Yeah, you can still grieve. Definitely. You can still grieve. I suppose if you are a hardline staff member on TMP and you really can't fuck around all that much, which even then I can't even say is Seb to begin with, because I don't know if y'all seen Seb's driving, but like it's very particular. But you know, you gotta have a place to you know, blow off steam, and on GTA Online's probably pretty good for that, I'd say. For sure. Wouldn't surprise me if he was a griefer. My driving is shit, it's questionable. The questionable is probably the... Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Questionable. It's entertaining. Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. It's fair. Just, it's like a double-edged sword, though, when you're on staff, because it's like, half the time people see that and they're just like, they won't say anything, but they'll just seethe, right? They'll just be like, why did I get banned for blah, 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 you know, and this guy's out here driving fucking 110 kilometers an hour, flying, you know, around corners and shit. It's like, true. I remember when I was a trainee, right? And I was just streaming ATS, right? Where there's nobody. And I passed one dude driving full speed, right? I was doing 100 miles an hour, and I passed one dude. Clearly got on CB. I was like, hey, on your left, you know, blah blah blah. They made a little room. I made a little room. Passed by them. They were doing, I think, like 70 or something. And like, go figure. I get supposedly somebody who was former staff in my chat saying, and they definitely, it wasn't supposed, because they knew I was in the Discord, and they were definitely in the Discord, so they knew. And they're like, you know, you shouldn't be, that's, you know, you're trainee, it's against the rules, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, have you not seen other fucking people stream this game who are on staff, who are not a trainee? Like, this ain't This ain't the first thing I seen, you know? People can't multitask like you. How was your... How's your internet? Didn't you say you were getting a different internet? I didn't mean to ask you about that. Because sometimes I wonder if I'm, like, buffering or something when I'm watching your stream. TP is a rarity for me, considering I have IRL DLC. Yeah. There are some people who can stand to truck in both instances. I couldn't be bothered. If I ever trucked IRL, I would probably never play Truckers MP in any particular instance. Maybe for truck shows or something like that, but I'd never, like, actually start doing, like, loads and stuff like that. My whole, you know, leaderboard position on Trucksbook would be null. And I put a lot of miles in. You guys. Well, Peanut, I appreciate the raid, dude. I do appreciate the raid. If you gotta go do some BS, obviously, more than free to. I know it's probably, you've probably been streaming all fucking night. And it's late for you. So I get you. You gotta slip and dip. I feel it. I appreciate the raid though, man. If you guys, I know you saw it before. If you guys didn't already, drop Peanut a follow. He does some stuff every once in a while. He's aight. What's up, Nelly? Did I fucking pass the thing? I totally did. Dude, what the fuck? Professional. Professional backer-upper. Just finished some work. Nice. A little late to be working, but I get it. I feel it. I'm there for it. Are you +1 dog yet? Hold up. This is to pick it up. I'm going the wrong way. Northern and southern area are only up here. Okay. I'm definitely going the wrong way. Okay, so where I came from, that wouldn't have done me any good. I need to turn around. I'm very much going the wrong direction. Now again up, there's gonna be stepdogs. It is kind of a funny joke, but it won't be funny later on when when they gotta move because something goes wrong. That would suck. But hey, at least I got you guys. That just sucks. That just sucks. Okay. So I need to go this away. And either I cross here, go up here and hit that, or I keep on the normal road, go up here, and go this way. I think going this way, the road less traveled, would be the best possible option. I'm looking at the inside of Phantom's cab. Are you naked? Yeah, I might come back and bite me, but we'll be here waiting. Yeah. It just sucks because it's like... It's a tough way to learn responsibility. Especially when it deals with animals. Like, you never want animals to be in a situation like that, but sometimes people won't learn until something happens. You hope for the best, but... It's not a good thing. I'm naked. I don't know about him. No, okay. Off in a Discord call. I don't know, man. I mean, y'all are looking inside each other's cabs. I assumed there was something going on. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Mike would be naked. I'd be willing to bet. But yeah, back to the topic of Truckers MP. Best bet is just don't go on Truckers MP. Just like when somebody just like when you when somebody asks, you know, oh man, that Tarkov looks so good, or oh man, that Star Citizen looks so good. Do you think I should play it? Just tell them no, right? Be there, dare. Say no. Just say no. He said, what happened? Casside said, I'm looking inside a Phantom's cab, and I'm like, alright, well, are you naked inside Phantom's cab? Is that what's going on? And then I exclaimed that Mike would be naked. Do you think I should play Truckers MP? Well, being that you have a much... how do I put this? Being that you have a much more expanded history with Truckers MP than even I do, right? Like, y'all look at this motherfucker's Truckers MP ID compared to yours. That's you. That's you. That's on you, right? You decide if you want to play Truckers MP. Since you already have so much prior knowledge to the existence of that particular that particular mod, but any new motherfucker, right? Yeah, it depends. It depends. Most people will get on Truckers MP for one reason, and that's to play with a bunch of people. But then they realize and discover that there's no modifications, and that they'd been playing... why is there no fucking water in this? Man, let's travel this way for no reason. You know what I'm gonna do? It's a waste of money, but... no modifications, right? No visible mods, right? People like to see other people's trucks and stuff like that. And it really throws a monkey wrench into people's idea of, you know, thankfully there's obviously different factors of multiplayer now, but man, people just, yeah. No, Mike, don't get on TMP. That's my recommendation. See, look at this shit. This fucking trailer has water in it now. When you buy it, it has water in it. But the moment I go over there, all the water's fucking gone. He's on laptop at work right now. He might desync. Well, desync typically is not really caused by the equipment. It's more by the by the connection, right? Yeah, some people ain't got good fucking computers and stuff, so obviously there's an inherent thing, but that's less common than just internet, right? Some people got Starlink and shit, and it's like, okay, well, Starlink's alright for some things, but when you're trying to play like a MMO, like, you're gonna be skipping across the land. You're rubber banding like a motherfucker. What's up, Sniper? Fuck, just realized I've been playing on TMP for 10 years. What the fuck? Yeah, I know, man. That's what I'm saying. Look at your TMP, look at your TMP ID. I'm like, shit, this guy has a lower ID than most staff members. And he ain't on staff, and he just got banned. It's crazy. I have Starlink. I have the Starlink. I'm gonna play the games from the desert. Bitch, that is my Starlink. That's crazy. Y'all stop fighting, okay? Stop being little motherfuckers. Alright, so I guess I do have to put water in this fucking thing. I hate that. Genuinely. So I have to drive all the way over here, fill it with water, and then drive up there. Stupid. I got about 8 years. That's pretty good. I think I only logged in the first time in 2019. So, that got me beat. But I have been on TMP in one way or another, like one form or another, for a good chunk of time, like consistently. Like even though I don't RP anymore, I played Truckers MP throughout doing any sort of RP stuff. And I'll do it before, I'll do it after, right? Like, nothing's really stopped me from doing that type of stuff. I had a really good experience with Truck Sim back when it first came out, right? Like, ATS was my first Truck Sim game, and I had a really positive experience with it. And it'll always be one of my favorite games to play. You just gotta be tempered with it, right? You can't burn yourself out. I'll always play it though in some capacity, which is exactly why I go back to it. Okay, so I can't go this way. Oh, I can, I'm just going the wrong way. I'm the BCSO crackhead. All you had to do is say BCSO. You don't... The crackhead is implied. Measuring contest. That's gross. That's nasty. Damn, that's crazy. This motherfucker asked, how's it going, Sniper Demon? No one's even asked me. No one's even asked me, how's it going? That's crazy. See how it is. See how it is. I'm just a streamer. Alright, and I have also just discovered as a streamer that this is not the way to go. Alright. Sick. Love it. Love that for me. I'll unlock this fucking thing though. I know I haven't hit this yet. Oh, just kidding. I have. Motherfuck. Measuring contest, I won. Crazy. Who was the judge, I wonder? That's really who I want to know. I don't want to know the outcome. I want to know who the judge was. I want to know who fucking volunteered to judge a measuring contest. I bet it was Squid. I would be willing to put money on that. I prefer to run either state or fire. I think fire is probably the only thing that I could do. Just because it's less demanding and there's less judgment for people who run EMS and shit. Based on the type of character that you have. If you have a character who's just a hard-ass, stupid fuck, well then obviously, you know, you can run LSPD or you can run state or something, but I think it depends on the factions overall. He is in here. So it was Squid then, huh? So it has been confirmed. Squid likes looking at dicks. Alright. Write it down. Put it in the quote book. It's not often that you can look at a guy like Squid Killer and think, I remember this guy back when he had a squeaker voice. Oh, how the times have changed. Puberty hit him hard after COVID. Oh, man. I'm doing alright though, Nelly. Thank you for asking. Hold on. Let me mark my fucking bullshit so I know where to turn this next time. In reality, it should be smart to just go right here and just try to cross over. Let's see if I can do that. Squid is an adult now, so yeah, I know, but he actually tried to act like an adult back in the day. Remember those days too? Yeah, man, super weird. I'm glad the snow's doing well. Thank you, Mike. Can I cross this fucking river down here is the real question. Bro, you remember Dank? Fucking puberty hit him hard also. I know. Puberty hit him so hard that he's posting all his like selfies and stuff like that. He went from not wanting anybody to see him to now everybody sees him. This is a bad move right here. Let's get the fuck out of this river. Man, I'm trying to skip some steps. You not let me. Yeah, I get TikToks and shit from him all the time, and then I see TikToks and shit he's posted and stuff on Instagram. I'm like, damn, dude. Talk about crackhead energy. He went from crackhead energy prepubescent to like, now he's like a totally different person. Dank did get smacked with the pube stick. Yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. Who could forget Dank? That's another quote right there. Who could forget Dank? There's some one-of-a-kind motherfuckers out there, that's for sure. Speaking of Dank, banking of Dank, I don't like the word pube stick. I don't like the word fucking birthmas. Hit a blinker, that's wild. Ad start in 10 seconds. Y'all don't want to watch him. YouTube. I'm not saying don't watch them. I'm saying stay on the page so I get some ad revenue off of it, but continue chatting on YouTube. That's the way to do it. Fuck Jeff Bezos. Ad blocker got it? Well, rip. I'm all for ad blocker when it comes to YouTube, but like, it is so hard to generate revenue on Twitch for ads as a small streamer that I keep it on just inherently to make sure that people get the few cents of fucking whatever that I can give them per stream. Because it is tough motherfucking going out there, that's for sure. But YouTube, man, fuck YouTube. Posted videos, yeah, no, ad blocker all day. I ad blocker the fuck out of that stuff. Well, I'm not saying it right now. No, that's true, but you said it, though. You were the genesis of the word. So the mere fact that you said it will stick around. You'll probably say it again in a year, if we're not all dead. You know, so it's something that will be a thing. You know, I won't forget it. It was that disgusting. Funniest thing is Mika stuck in snow. Yuck. In his truck. That's funny. How do you get stuck in snow, though, playing ATS? The snow is just fake. Look at all that water. Water! I started playing some Tarkov yesterday in my off day for streaming. And I know that Tarkov is a staple of this channel. I've played it a bunch. But man, I might start playing some Tarkov again. I might have to bum rush through some fucking Hogwarts. Finish that fucking game up so I can play some Tarkov, because I was kind of having some fun. I hate it too. I hate that I have fun with that game, even though I hate that game. I fucking hate it. But it was fun. I've also been playing 4.0 Star Citizen, and as buggy as that shit is right now, man, ugh, it's kind of fun. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't come up with it though, although not the true genesis. You were not the true genesis, but you were the genesis of the word in this channel, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Nobody else used it besides you. Therefore, it is your problem, and it is your fault. Phantom Thick Builder. IRL. Oh, gotcha. I'm sitting here like, the fuck are you? What are you talking about? I get it, though. I feel that. That sucks big time, honestly. But I feel that. We are not in a good state of being right now in the US when it comes to the weather. Half the country's frozen. Part of the country's on fire. Most of the country just got shit on by a bunch of fucking slushy bullshit. It's no bueno. I'm I'm a goofy gooba. I would play the song if I wouldn't get DMCA'd on YouTube. Does not matter on Twitch. I could play that song right now on Twitch, but I unfortunately cannot on YouTube. I could have my audio split too off of Discord to not have it play on YouTube, but unfortunately it would play no music on YouTube, and I don't want that to happen. Okay, fair, I'll accept the blame. Good. You better accept the blame. Cali is always on fire, doesn't even count anymore. It's not the fact that it doesn't count, or that it shouldn't count. I'm just saying, though, it's just like... overall, right? It's in a bad state. Everything is in a bad state. Can't see shit. Fucking shit is pissing me off, man. I hate fucking... I hate G-Hub. G-Hub is the worst. Like, stop changing my camera settings, you fucking piece of shit. I'm in the fire area, we're fine, it's fine. My city might see 70 mile per hour winds tonight. That's not a good thing. There's no way that's it sustained 70 mile an hour winds, though. That would be fucking insane. But even 70 mile an hour gusts infrequently are not good. Generators on standby. Yeah, that's me like all the time. That is me all the time. Mountains are no fucking joke. Mountains are no joke. Thankfully, it doesn't get as cold as I've been used to in the wintertime. The lowest it gets down to is like 20 degrees, but the wind chill sometimes is crazy. And even though the lowest it gets down to is 20 degrees, it could be 20 degrees in like fucking July. No joke. Like, it's been in the 30s since like fucking August. Also heard some 100 mile per hour in some areas. Yeah. That is what it is, though. I mean, that's... You have to know that when you live in that area, right? You have to know what the fucking Santa Anas are, right? You gotta know weather patterns, even though most people don't think there is weather, right? Most people think, you know, it's just 3 W's, right? Well, weather of the one of those W's is not always what you think it is. That's for sure. Then you get a place that looks like this, all fucking burnt and shit. Have a tow behind generator. Might need some help. Mike needs to help me come pull it out so I can service it. No. No, because then Mike would show up and he would just need servicing. I blame the government. Oh, it's fair. That's fair. That is a fair assessment. Okay. So that's done. There ain't anything but one more on this one, and all I have to do is get the it's in the bag and 2 peas in a pod done, which I think is all this stuff. All of this stuff is like farming, dude, and I don't want to do farming. It just, maybe I haven't done it yet. Maybe it's actually fun. I just don't think that I could do it. I don't want to farm in SnowRunner. I just want to drive trucks and give no fucks. Deliver to the port rig, 10 burnt logs. How big are the burnt logs? Birds are government drones and COVID was to change the batteries. That's wacky. I ain't even gonna lie to you. How big are burnt logs? Medium-sized logs. Okay. That's cool. So I could take like 3, I think, at the same time. Dry spell. There's some other places that need water. I'm gonna go hit those places too. I don't think I have enough water, but I can probably knock it out. Grizzly and a tow rope. You have the grizzly. What are you guys talking about? Grizzly like a 4-wheeler? Yeah? Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. I bought my dad a grizzly. When I think of grizzly, I think of Tarkov. Again, not to get back on the Tarkov thing. So I'm like, duh, I don't know what you're talking about. You're saying grizzly and a tow rope. I'm thinking you trying to get into some kinky shit. Like, damn, man. That's a very particular event right there. Think of grizzly bears? Yeah, that's because I'm not even gonna say what I was just gonna say. That's because you were very innocent. I was gonna use a different word for innocent though. My 250s, I have a Raptor and a YZ250. I used to have a YZ250. I fucking hated that thing. You have a Raptor? Like a 3-wheeler? Or are you talking about a different Raptor? The 250, that is really good. That is really a 300. Why is it really a 300? Because I'm normal and y'all aren't. Normal is not the word I was gonna use either. ATV Raptor, gotcha. Like a Polaris, right? Like a side-by-side? Yamaha, okay, because Polaris has a side-by-side that's also named a Raptor. What the fuck? Dude, I need to select the thing first. I need to track it. This is not the place. I don't need to go here. Here's where I needed to go. Bum ass game. It was really my fault. Honestly, it was my fault. No ATV, no quad. You're thinking of a Ranger? No, there is a model of Raptor Polaris that is a side by side. But Raptor is a very common name in off-road vehicles too, so. Ooh, I might not have enough water. Rolled in places. I'm building so many projects for our desert event. That's cool. Hell yeah. I don't miss the desert, man. Especially the high desert. I do not miss the Mojave. I'll visit every once in a while for sure. But being born there was enough to not want to be around there. I'm done with that. For sure. Oh, show. Alright, I need to figure out how to get the fuck out of here. Make sure to tune in Michael's stream. Third week of March. Hell yeah. Stop, bad. I don't stream. He's over here like, stop trying to get us both banned out of this chat. Well, if Mike does a good job at promoting it, all right, then you don't have to. I'm always lurking in Mike's channel. Always. I always have a tab open. Even when he's not streaming, I literally always have a tab open. You know why I always have a tab open? Because I've been bumming off Mike's Spotify forever. So I gotta show support, right? Gotta show support to the homies. I might not always be watching though, I'll be straight up, but I'm always lurking. Always lurking. Always watching. Oh fuck. Dude, I just fixed this thing. I'm a glamis nut. Fuck the low desert. Fuck the desert in general. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'll truly be a believer that if the Mojave Desert did not exist, we would not have Star Wars. I will wholeheartedly believe that. If the Mojave Desert did not exist, we would not have Star Wars. Admin. So true. I just paid it. Oh, did you? Cold equals better than, or cold is better than hot. Oh, shit. Going too far. I don't agree or disagree with that statement. I think it's more specific than that. I think dry is better than humid. That's what I think. Cold or hot. I think dry is better than humid. But when I'm talking about the desert, I'm not talking about like the weather. I'm talking about the fucking desolation. I'm not talking about the climate. Alright, I got 265 left. How much do I need for the last one? Hopefully not 265. I could have did these on the way to the fucking job. Can I go down this way in front of me? I think it's going to take me down a place that I do not want to go, but we're going to go. Star Wars was filmed in Glamis, not the Mojave. No, but the aspiration, right? Or not the aspiration, the inspiration for such settings as Tatooine. Like, yeah, filming, that's a different thing, but the inspiration for ideas of Star Wars came from the Mojave. That's quoting George Lucas directly. So, no, there would not be Star Wars without the Mojave. So there are small things that I would say are worthwhile to definitely be about, but I don't know. I'm not about living there, that's for sure. Did you do the giant comb scene? You're talking about Spaceball. You're talking about Spaceballs, my guy. Now, arguably, I guess at that point, too, there'd never be Spaceballs if there wasn't Star Wars. Technically, obviously. That's for sure. Alright, I got this one last place to water down, and then I think, unless I need this water tank somewhere else, I'm going to ditch this tank, and I'm going to recover, because that'll be two things I've gotten done. I'm at 55%, which is far short of what I thought I'd be at. I thought I'd be much further along on this map, since it's only 2 regions, but I guess not. What's up with this truck? What is this task? Oops. Maybe I'll do that, since it's over here. Alright, that's done. What's this open season? Do I have this selected already? I do. Vehicle spare parts and consumables to the hunter's cabin from where I'm at right here. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that for sure, but I will do that other thing. Eating dirt, whatever. I don't think I'll need anything else. Or I don't think anything else requires the water. No. None of these require any sort of water too, right? Nope. Live by the beach. I think it depends on people's preference. I've also lived by the beach too, and it's cool. It's expensive, but it's cool. Would I live by California beaches again? No. Would I live in California again? Maybe northern. But SoCal is just too populated. I could never I could never go back and visit family or anything like that. Or not visit. I can never go back and like live by where family is out there. I could visit for sure, but it's just not. It's not worth it in my opinion. For myself, there are so many better places to live. Alright, so there's a cut across over here, and then there's an easier way to get up, and then there's like a hill, so this should be pretty easy to do. House runs $5,200 a month. Yeah. That's spendy. Mine's pretty high up as it is right now, as it is, like, for sure too, but not, not quite what I want to be at, basically. I like the seclusion. I would prefer the seclusion, personally, more than any sort of beach area, I guess. But again, this is just my opinion. This is just my take. I've been there. I've done that. Brother, do not get stuck on these roots. The fuck? The way to get up here that doesn't require. Yeah, okay. 6 bedrooms and huge. Yeah, one would hope for $5,200 a month, the square footage should be considerable, that's for sure. Dropping this off. Boom! Alright. I've been driving past that thing a bunch. Alright. I like this big old fucking square right here. Like, what is that even? Weird is what it is. Goof, you and Seed have the same fucking color in chat, and it's hard to figure out if you've spoken. Posted on Twitter for the first time in forever after going live a bunch of times. There's just no point, honestly. Twitter is not a good place to post go live notifications. It's just a farm. I remember when I used to post like links and shit for like, or tagged like TechniSport and shit like that. TechniSport doesn't give a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck I put that shit on there. His is lighter. He also has badges. I don't. The badges part is different, but his is not lighter. Not on either chat I'm looking at right now. But when I'm looking at his chat in my chat bot that shows me YouTube and Twitch, I limit the amount of badges to only 3. And for that, it has your guys' profile pictures. It has the platform to which you are speaking on. And then it has a custom badge. So Seed, you have the fucking Twitch Prime badge, or the Prime Gaming badge, and he's got the VIP badge. Your profile pic, yeah, the profile pic you have on Twitch. You can see it up in the fucking over there on the top left of the screen in very minute detail. You can see everybody has their own profile picture on there. Okay, so burnt logs, medium logs. This must be a fat. Yeah, 22,000 for this one. And you don't have to go extremely far for it too. That's cool. I'll do that one right now. I need a medium log attachment to the back of this truck, and then I need a double long log, or a double medium log long trailer. Is there even a medium mouse? Yeah, medium logs. That's a mod one though. The only disadvantage to having that too is that I don't have a crane, which is no bueno. Crane would be good. But 10 logs, that's 4 trips, compared to 10 logs with just a trailer is 5 trips. So 5 trips with a trailer and a crane, or 4 trips with no crane and a trailer. And with no crane, that's 3 trips with a trailer. And the 4th trip is without a trailer because I only have 1 extra if I take 3 at a time. So yeah. If I just drive carefully, this is the way to do it. That's if I drive carefully, though. That might not even be a thing. I might be fucked. So I've been working on a thing for subscriber benefits. A little token. And it's fucking cool. It's way cooler than I thought it was going to be even be when I was even like thinking that it wasn't going to be anything super crazy. It's actually pretty sweet. So I'm super excited to unveil that. I might need to add some other things to it though. But I am so crazy excited for that. I didn't even think that I would. Man, it's pretty sweet, actually. It's pretty sweet. The more I was fucking around with it, I was like, damn, this is actually really cool. When is unveiling? I'm dying. It'll be soon. It'll be soon. I have to mock up. I have to try out the thing I'm making and everything like that, and then make a mock-up of an example to show people first. I'm only in the process of designing it right now, and I think I honestly need to maybe fundraise a little bit more for something, another particular device to add on, because I want to. This thing I'll tell. I want to send some stuff out, right? Included with this token, I kind of want to like maybe get a sticker printer or something and print out like emotes or other related things, because I just want to fill whatever package full of stuff. It's who doesn't like stickers, right? But I I think I kind of want to get a sticker printer for that. I just don't know what. They have some cheap ones that do the job, but I think it just depends. But the token itself is going to be like the crown jewel of the thing set. And it's fucking gonna be cool. Like, it's gonna be sick. I see I could go this way and probably cut some time off. Or I could go this way. That direct way is looking pretty nice right about now. Yeah, I'm super stoked though. It's gonna be hella cool. I'm just deciding right now though how frequent these tokens are gonna be given out, because I do want to maybe do some tier stuff, like a token at 6 months, a token at 18 months, and a token at 36 months. Is I think what I was like settled on if I did any sort of tier stuff. I don't have a lot of subscribers, let alone people who've been subscribed for a very long time. And then in thinking that too, I was also thinking it's going to be pretty hard to track. It's going to be hard to track long-term subscribers if they aren't subscribed anymore. So it's basically like a count out. So I'm wondering if I just do it that way or if I just start fresh. And whoever subscribes from this point on. Because, like, for instance, if I do a tier system and somebody's definitely been subscribed for longer than 36 months, well, it's going to be kind of shitty to just be like, okay, well, I'm just going to send you 3 tokens. And then that's it, right? There's no more. You're not getting anything else. One that's sort of counterintuitive based on what I want to do for future subscribers, right? And that doesn't really keep me motivated to, like, you know, want to continue to maybe try to generate more subscribers, like concurrent subscribers, right? So starting it over seemingly could be a better idea, just so that way the people who have been subscribed a long time, especially the people who are reoccurring subscribers, which I do have a list, there's 5 of them who have been subscribed for like at least 2 years, like nonstop. You know, it might be more beneficial to just roll it out new for everyone at the same time. But I don't know. I have yet to obviously fully implement everything like that, so I don't know what we're gonna do right away. But either way, the tokens are really fucking cool. I didn't think they were gonna be as cool, but when I got the thing to make what I'm trying to make, it is so fucking cool. It is so much cooler than I thought it was gonna be. I'm hella excited for him. I'm hella excited to make, like, the first one, honestly. Super excited. But the rollout is the part that I'm still trying to figure out. Because there's a lot of different ways to go about it. But we shall see. Feel like shit? I believe it. I believe it. The flu ain't no joke. Especially this time of year. Your immune system's already fighting hard to stave off everything else that's going on. Ryujin man? Thank you for the follow. Let me know if I'm saying that wrong. Oh fuck. Big ass pile of logs right there. Let's maybe get on some level ground here first and actually figure out which direction to travel would be most ideal. So I have to take the logs back to port, which means that going down this way is actually not the worst idea in the world. So, cargo manage this. What do you mean not enough space? So the medium log trailer, even though burnt logs are medium logs, the medium log trailer doesn't do burnt logs? That's dumb as hell. Well, I'm not even gonna bother taking the fucking trailer then. That's stupid. You tell me I had to take 10 whole ass trips out here. That's wild. Maybe there's another trailer. Burnt log trailer. There shouldn't be a burnt log trailer. That's dumb. I might look up a mod for that because that's really stupid. That is really dumb. You would think Olson's Trailer Pack has like a contingency for every logging instance, but they don't have burnt logs. They had burnt logs forever. Or no, they had yeah, they have had burnt logs forever since Canada. Why have they not implemented a burnt log trailer? Or have a medium or a long log trailer for 2 mediums that incorporates burnt logs too. Literally, it's just a matter of coding. How do you not have that? It's so weird. But whatever. I digress. I'll figure it out as I drop this one off. That's just really stupid. Stupid like a game that has no minimap. What are you up to now, Nelly? Debating on whether we should get ice cream. That's fair. Alright, there's one. Okay. I'm gonna go all the way back. I'm gonna recover this thing, since there's no trailer store out here. Go all the way back and see if there's a trailer that incorporates burnt logs. Because burnt logs, for some reason, they're medium size, but medium log trailers won't carry them. And I'm not gonna take the default trailer for long logs. We got an open type trailer equipped to carry logs. That's the shitty one. Load of medium logs. Long 2 medium logs. But no fucking burnt logs, dude. He's crazy to me. Okay, alright, we're gonna have to do some research here. I have to find a mod for that, because that's BS. BRB sounds good. How do I search again? Is my keyboard still hooked up to my PS5? No. Of course it's not. Okay. Oh, it's enabled only. Free the logs! Auto load logs on mod tweak trucks. Can I play with you? I can open up co-op, but there haven't been a whole lot of people been able to connect to my sessions for some reason. So you could try. I'll open it up and I'll give you the code. There's only a handful of mods I have connected, but certainly I can open it up for you. This mod removes the required add-on tag from the log cargo files, allowing you to auto-load log cargo on tweaked or modded locking truck add-ons and trailers. This includes short frame add-on, short log head, medium log. So basically, this turns burnt logs into normal logs, is basically what's happening. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Realistic log transport trailers. Adjusted trailer mass, blah blah blah. Okay, what's the actual deliveries of medium-sized logs? Blah 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 blah. Hmm. Just download it, I guess. See if that works. Can you turn the mods on? Yeah, I'm just saying though, for when you connect, you have to turn the you have to download the mods and enable them in order to connect. So I'm not turning the mods off if that's what you're asking. I'm gonna keep the mods on. What I'm saying is there's been a lot of issues with people connecting to my sessions. I wouldn't say there's a lot of issues in particular, but there have been issues with people connecting to my multiplayer sessions. But I'll bring you the co-op code as soon as I log in here. Nice to meet you back. That is the code. You must have co-op, or not co-op, you must have crossplay. I'm playing on PS5, so crossplay is a must. What did I miss? Nothing important. Not a thing. You got ice cream then, I assume, huh? Trailer of long logs with dolly. Do any of these do whatchamacallit though? 3 short logs is pretty good. Do any of these do burnt though? None of them have any sort of descriptor that they're burnt. I kind of want to take them out just to double check and see. That does not, hold on. That does not look like it can carry 3 medium logs. Maybe I'm just tripping. That looks like 2 though. I'm doing that now. I had to help move a bed frame. A bed frame, huh? Crazy. I'm too. I can't. Can't what? Can't enable crossplay? Curious. Hold on. Maybe I just Google it before I go anywhere. Burnt log railers. Burnt logs are just regular medium logs. I have no idea what mission that is though. I found burnt logs mission. There are too many fallen trees. Blah 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 blah. Aramatsu. I think people were using the standard medium trailer. I don't want to have to do that though, because then I'm gonna have to work 5 times anyways to do it. I guess I'm gonna have to just do that. That's bullshit, but basically what they're saying is there is no modded trailer out there that will register that there's no modded trailer out there that'll register that medium logs from burnt medium logs, or from burnt logs, which sucks. So I'd have to take this all the way back, and I can carry 2 at a time. That's the most I can do though with this truck. Dylan's room is constant flux these days. Well, it's not really his room if he doesn't occupy it, right? That could be your room. Unless your parents decided to charge you more for extra spatial usage. Which is fair. A spare bedroom is in constant flux. It's funny. My rent did go up. As it should. As it should. That's not a jab or anything. It's just, it makes sense. It does indeed make sense. That is what I would do. But for usage sake, I mean, it definitely should be applicable. I offered to do even more than they originally said. It's good. What happens when they retire and decide to sell the house? You're just gonna travel with them or whatever? Because that'd be sweet, actually. That'd be dope. That would be very fun. They're not gonna sell it. Never say never. Never say never. Or what if you bought it? That's an idea. That's smart on their part. Keep it around. Sell it to you. The taxes would be insane. But that's something. Oh, you'd still be living on your own. So that would suck, but be a place for them to crash out when they stop in. It's actually a really good idea. It wouldn't be cheap, but that's not bad, honestly. All this mud. That is not the way I should have went. We are underwater. We got wet undies right now. I gotta write that down. I need to change that timer for YouTube. Homeboy's not even in stream anymore. I'm gonna do myself a favor right now. And we're gonna go back to single player. Could end up being mine. Am I talking to me at the same time? I'm trying to listen. No, it's all good. Dude, Logitech. Stop being a fucking cuck and taking over my devices. God. Seriously, if I could just have webcams and stuff without Logitech G Hub, I would. 1,000,000% I would. It's fucking bullshit. I'm just gonna disable these in G Hub again, even though I was running into issues before. This is so fucking annoying. Stupid fucking G Hub, man. Now, if I configure OBS and turn off low light compensation, it should stay off no matter what the fuck I'm doing. It's bullshit. It's the worst software. G Hub is literally the worst. Logi Options has better compatibility than fucking G Hub. Still setting up the Lappy. It's like the first time you said anything in chat. My dad has always had his dream of being a camp host when they retire, so they could potentially do that in the future for a few months at a time. Yeah. Realistically, that still includes relocation, and you never know too. In time, right? Downsizing is a thing, and the value of the house in that area is only going to go up. So it's within anyone's best interest if they're retired to sell something like high value like that and downsize. I would do that. I would 100% do that. That is, I mean, effectively, that is the way to go, right? Like that's the way you got to do it. Especially for somebody who's been on the road for so long, that's nothing. I mean, granted, in your particular, if I was in your particular situation, I'd have a contingency already, kind of about my own, obviously my own situation, but more so to the fact is like, I mean, you got to plan for that anyways. Unfortunately, not everybody is around forever, but that's life. That is life. But not 100%. I'd be traveling. I'd be traveling so much. I'd be traveling so hard. Alright, so we gotta rock crawl a little bit right here to get us some elevation. Alright. Now in theory, this other bullshit vanilla trailer should hold one medium burn log. And thus it does. It's gonna be very hard to turn, I think, with this whole situation as is, but I'm not quite worried. Just the vanilla trailers are ass when it comes to maneuverability. I'm gonna just be extra careful. I think that one is extra tippy too. I'm gonna travel so hard, but I gotta work still and can't be fully remote. No, I'm talking about your parents. I'm talking about you. I'm not talking about you. You're not retired. You're not gonna be retired anytime soon. There's a guy here. No, yeah, no, I figured. Gotcha. Right on, Linux. We'll do that stuff, man. That's important. Do it up. You've been talking about it so long, man. I'm surprised that it's not done already. You know? They sure it'd be on RAM. Well, how much RAM did it say in the listing? How much RAM does it currently say in the listing? And how much did you get? Supposed to have 16, only has 8. Like, it says that, like, if you look right now in the listing, it says 16. And did you double check, like, did you right click my computer stats, look at that thing, and it says only 8? Because then I would probably stop and just start, I would just like, dispute it. That would be the, that'd definitely be the smart thing to do right now. I know you've been waiting long for a computer, but if you're getting ripped off, then I would probably bitch about that real quick and see if they'll send you out a new one in exchange for that one, or at least give you money or something for the remaining stick or whatever you need. Ice cream has been consumed. Nice. I can't be eating ice cream anymore, unfortunately, during this period of the year. I'm so generally inactive, it's like, I can't. There ain't no way. Okay. I really need to fix this truck. It would require me to recover again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it though, because this trailer's sketching me out. Yeah, my near die isn't going so good. It is what it is. I mean, what's the point, right, in the long run? Frame extensions, that's what I want. And then I want the extra hitch. That way, my trailer's not stuck on that fucking thing. That's what I need. Alright. Now, if I pull this trailer this time around, I should have a little bit more leeway and functional maneuverability. Oh yeah, that's put way back now. I should have a little bit more maneuverability. I do not feel like it's been a 2-hour stream. I feel like I gotten a lot done for this short period of time, or something. But maybe not. I don't know. Time just feels like it's dragging. Dragging ass. Alright. I think I should be able to navigate my way back without having to set any markers. I've done it like 4 times now in the last half hour. I'm already going the wrong way. No, actually, no, not necessarily. Be happy when January's over? What are you doing dry January? I didn't know you were a big drinker. That's crazy. Can't forget, can't cross that river without causing a little damage. Gotta take the bridge. Oh. Gotcha. Yep. Well, you'll hope that it's all done by the end of January. Goes any further than that, obviously, you'll have to deal with that. I'm already going the wrong way. How do I be doing this? Can I just do this? I can. Needs to be done or the government will be mad. Well, I think the government might be mad anyways. Gathering information for 1099 right now. Fuck 1099s and fuck sole proprietors. Gaps between the trailer and the truck. This should be a little bit easier this time. Not an insane difference there, but I think, yeah, there's definitely more maneuverability. A lot better than it was. I fucking hate this trailer, but it's all I have right now. Agreed. Why the Kappa? Do you not actually agree? I don't understand. I don't want to blanket say fuck individuals, but it does create a lot more work. Yeah, well, that's the American economy for you. So, and you know what? You did elect to do that job. You did elect to do that job. One might say they don't really feel bad because of that. I thought you put a Kappa for a different reason. But then I came to my senses and came to the self-realization that no, this is Janelli I'm talking to. How many more of these things I got? So I'll be at the halfway point once I drop these two off. That'll be 2 more trips. Ooh, bitch. Okay. 2 more trips with the trailer, and then 1 trip with just the truck. Your mind, Eagles Gutter? You don't even know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Your inferral is close, though. But you don't know what I'm talking about. Not hard to guess. It is hard to guess. Not hard to infer. But it is hard to guess. And don't use that potty language in my chat. What the fuck? What the fuck are you thinking? Where do you think you are right now? Shit, I mean shit, fuck. You shut your whore mouth. I'm still waiting on Mo's gift to come through. I don't even have, speaking of tracking information and potentially incessantly checking, I don't have any tracking info for that thing. Shutting mouth. This is my chat. I am the captain now. Good luck with that. Look at that, man. Good luck with that. You can't be the captain. The captain is not an ice cream eater. And that's all there is to it. The captain is lactose intolerant. Which means good luck, it's done. Far from. Far from. Alright. This is a lot of work. Since when are you lactose intolerant? Been lactose intolerant. So fun fact, I had Mexican for dinner. Mexican. Why'd you have to say it twice? You hate Mexicans? Mom, open this up, see what the situation's like. Is it a used laptop? Linux? Or is it brand new? Because if it's brand new, do not open that up. Don't void the warranty. Especially if they told you 16 gigs and it's only 8 gigs. The moment you open that thing up to definitely double check anything else on that, they're not going to warrant any sort of return or any sort of exchange or anything like that. Definitely do not do that. That is a very bad idea. In fact, in reality, it's a laptop. You shouldn't be opening up anyways, in my fair opinion. I would get I would get that thing sorted out with them. If they gypped you on your RAM, I would contact them right away. Be like, hey, I got this. You guys said 16 gigs of RAM. It's only got 8. So how do we do this? And then yeah, kind of go from there. Cause yeah, that's I honestly probably wouldn't even do more with the laptop until you get that figured out. Plus, same with the storage situation. I mean, you could see in Windows what all that storage stuff is. You don't have to open that up to see what it is. But definitely don't open up anything. Didn't see anything that said to use when I added to my wish list. Okay, yeah, definitely, especially if it's new, do not open it up. Do not open it up. Mike being suspicious of quiet. Oh, yeah. Well, we all knew he was a cannibal. It's all good. This ain't any new news. It's only got 512 gigs. Okay. Well, again, then yeah, if that's what Windows is telling you, then don't open it up. Don't just dispute the thing. Shoot them an email. Say, hey, I got this through this service and everything like that. This is this, and you know, you guys said it was gonna have more memory and more storage, and it doesn't. So how do we go about fixing this? And then go from there. But do not open it up, because the moment you open it up, they're gonna be justified in saying, well, you know, how do we know that you didn't exchange the stuff, you know, that wasn't there? So definitely do not open it up, especially if it's new. Definitely if it's used too, but especially if it's new. Yeah, Windows will tell you everything that's done with the PC. So that'll be where you find your information out. If it says that it's got less than what you were, less than what you were told and whatever the ad was, then yeah, just contact them and deal with it that way for sure. But personally, I wouldn't be doing anything more with the PC. I would just leave it alone. It sucks, but unless you want to deal with what they gave you, I would just leave it alone. Contact them right away. Just be like, hey, I just got this in today. It is not what you guys said. I think you may have sent me the wrong thing. And then go from there. Contact whatchamacallit too. Contact Throne and everything, or like whoever shipped it, whoever like processed payments, stuff like that. Contact them, be like, hey, like this is not what I ordered. I'm contacting them now. Because if you don't do that, they'll just sweep it under the rug, for sure. If you're okay with it, then obviously, yeah, just be okay with it. You can do whatever you want with it. It's your stuff. But if you're not okay with it, I wouldn't do anything more with it. I would contact them, let them know, and go from there. Again, it sucks because you just got a laptop can and everything, but I mean, you don't want to get ripped off too if that's what you're complaining about. You definitely want to get the complaints out to them though, for sure. But definitely definitely do not open that. Don't open the laptop. Especially if it's a pre-built, that's not anything that's like anything like that. I wouldn't open it anyways, personally. If it was a desktop PC, that's a whole different story. Especially if it was something that was like a gaming related PC, had multiple parts, multiple different components, right? Yeah, you can open that up probably. Like, say you got like a fucking Dell or something. Like, I would probably never open up a Dell. A laptop, I would never even touch a laptop. For one, I don't know the first thing about laptop components compared to normal components, and two, it's just not really meant for that. I feel like most people who want to customize PCs would probably just buy like a desktop. That would have been my first route, to be honest. Usually you can get something cheaper. Like, I can't even imagine what the desktop equivalent to whatever that laptop is probably costs. Because it's probably considerably less. But again, if you need a screen, that's something totally different. If you don't have any screens or anything like that, yeah, laptop is probably the best way to go. Alright, we got one more run with this trailer. Okay, that ain't gonna help that way. Man, even too, like, if they said 16 gigs of RAM and you're thinking like maybe there's a RAM stick that's just like not fully inserted or something and it's not registering, that's still on them. I would send that shit back. Even if they said like, oh no, it's okay, it's probably in there, but it happens, you know, all you gotta do is open it up and be like, you know, change this or insert this a little bit more. No. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Moment you open up that fucking thing, there's the moment they're gonna be like, that's not our problem anymore. Sorry. You're fucked. Then you're fucked. That is somewhat what's cool about a desktop PC too, at least, especially if it's got a good case you can see into. You can double check components the moment you look into that thing. Man, I didn't think about it. You could be sneaky with a laptop. You can rip people off all fucking day. Sure would be nice if somebody got their cow check and would play SnowRunner with me. Jeez. What the heck? Why am I playing SnowRunner by myself? Why do these burnt trees still have embers in them? You didn't even let them cool off before you guys strapped them into my shit? What the fuck? Give me code. Can I join? This motherfucker. What Discord are you in? Can I join voice call? Can I hear myself on your stream? Do you play ATS? Do you have any mods? Do you have any games on your phone? Do you play Fortnite? Can you add me on Roblox? What game is this? Duh, man, don't... That's probably the most triggering thing. That right there is the most triggering thing. Fucking demofo. Out of everything, that is the most triggering thing. Seriously. I know you gotta be nice to people and shit, and you gotta be like, oh yeah, I'm playing this, and blah, blah. But like, motherfucker, are you fucking blind? It says in the fucking thing. It fucking says. How did you not read that shit, bro? Map, that's a different story. That's a different story. There aren't everybody who puts what map they're in their title. I do because I don't want to have to answer that question later. But man, sometimes people just don't fucking read. This is America. I'll be lucky if they even know how to navigate the fucking channel. Who says you need to be nice? Dude. It's not that, right? It's a good point, right? Who does say you need to be nice? But it's like retail, you know? And you know this. Everybody knows this. Except for maybe Nelly. Right? You gotta put a face on. Right? You gotta put a face on. You know, I'm tempered right now, but I might hate all y'all motherfuckers, right? Low key. You gotta put a face on. Right? You gotta be like, I gotta stand to be here. I gotta stand to be here so people buy shit from my throne. Right? I know that's Mo's mentality. I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking joking. But no, it's not that you don't have to be nice. Some people obviously make a fucking streaming career out of not being nice. And then they do other things at TwitchCon. But that's a whole other story. Yeah. It's not that I wouldn't be nice if somebody asked, what game is this? I probably just wouldn't answer them. I'd probably just skim past that comment, right? I'd be like, I don't know, man. I don't know what game this is. I think it's Hogwarts. Hogwarts with trucks. Sorry, man. Hogwarts is single player. I kid you not, I once saw someone ask, streamer asked later how you found me. They said they were in the game category. That's fucking insane. You can't even claim that too and say you came from a raid either. Because it's the same case. What don't I know? Nothing. But yeah, man. I don't know about that. Anyways, though, that is the most triggering fucking thing, I swear. You gotta be nice about it, though. Or you just gotta be neutral about it. I've seen people go off on people, like chatters. I've seen people get banned for asking a question like that. What game are you playing? I'm not saying that blind people don't use Twitch, but that would be the only valid excuse. And how in the world, and why especially in the world, would you be on Twitch? Imagine you are blind. You cannot see any of the screen at all, and all you're just listening to is some dickhead playing SnowRunner. And you don't even know what the game is, right? You don't know what's going on. How could you do it? I was watching a man punch through a window and sever his artery. That's crazy. Maybe an ASMR. Yeah, but like again, like how do you navigate, right? What do you just have like your friend right beside you and you're just like, yo bro, I know I can't see anything, but can you put on some Amaranth for me? That friend is instantly gonna get uncomfortable, right? They're gonna be like, the fuck? Okay. Do you want me to go? No man, I need you right here. Or maybe you don't have a friend. Maybe you just have a dog, like a seeing eye dog. Yo, Spot. Can you put on some Jim Jamaranth for me? Not someone like me screaming, yeah, no, yeah. That's what I'm saying, though. It's... Why? It's not even what, it's just a why. What game is this? If somebody just random, right? If it wasn't a raid, if somebody just random came in, they were on mobile. No. If somebody just random came in, yeah, I'd be probably a little more apprehensive about answering them without fucking around. If somebody came in a raid and they were on mobile, thinking of it from a viewer standpoint, I can't really blame them. Because on mobile, you probably don't immediately see even the streamer's name, let alone the category or the title or anything like that. So, I get that. And especially off a raid. Some raiders don't even fucking tell their viewers where they're going or what person's playing. So yeah, I could see why somebody would be in the dark a little bit with that. But more often than not, it's the random motherfucker who comes in and just says that. And like, dude, do you want to be punched in the face? Is that why you came in here? Come on over. Yeah. Or if you're going off of like tags and shit, you're still probably on browser. So if you're going off of tags, you're still going to see all that information when you go into somebody's stream. Crazy that you wouldn't look at the game that they're playing or answer the fucking question for yourself, right? Crazy that you wouldn't just, wow, this is interesting, and then not look at the shit like it's crazy. Looks like your cam is doing something weird with the bitrate in and out. What do you mean? Like something new, or has it been doing something? Because I don't notice anything on my end. No drop frames or anything like that? Yeah, I don't notice anything on my end. Nothing out of the ordinary, I should say. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay. I don't have much fuel left in this thing. %. I'm gonna get out of here. I thought about going a little bit longer, but I'm getting kind of bored with the snow runner. I'll be straight up. So I'm gonna shoot you all over to somebody Mo will probably appreciate. I'll be live again tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna be doing SnowRunner again tomorrow. I think I'm definitely gonna try to knock out Hogwarts as quick as I can so I can switch games. But yeah, go and do that. I don't know what time I'm gonna be live tomorrow, but it'll be sometime. Some particular thing. I don't know yet. We'll see. Linux, see you later. Nelly, have a good one. All that jazz. Alright, I'm just gonna let the raid go out. You guys take it easy. Have a good night.